It honestly just feels like people aren't even chasing their dreams anymore. It feels like they're just trying to survive out
I
here.
have to be out of the place that I'm in currently in 2 days, and I don't know what I'm going to do next. I have been trying as hard as I can to try to find out what the next steps are going to be, but to be perfectly honest, I got nothing.
One of the other things I brought up with the 90-day crisis counselor I spoke to tonight was the fact that the government does not care about any of us. The government doesn't care about me or my life or you or your life, so why should any one of us care about our lives?
I just want to know, are there any people out there in their 30s who feel like they're just lost and confused in their life right now?
Listen, guys, look outside for a second. Do y'all notice the shift lately, or am I just crazy out here? Because it doesn't feel like people are chasing big dreams like they used to anymore. It feels like a lot of them are just trying to get through the week or the month. You know what I'm saying? And at first, you might think maybe people aren't working as hard, right? Maybe that might be the case, or maybe I might just be out of touch with y'all. Okay, I ain't gonna lie. But if you actually look closer, people are working their butts off out here. They're working more than ever and breaking their backs. Okay, I'm talking about multiple jobs, side hustles, and longer hours. So if effort didn't go down, why does it feel like the ambition did? It's because life got heavier for a lot of people. It got more stressful. Rent is higher, groceries are higher, dog, healthcare, insurance, bro, it is cooked. And when basic survival takes up most of your income, there's not much left to show for it. You know what I'm saying? Not for saving, not for investing, and more importantly, not for dreaming as well. So something changed. The goal used to be to build a better life. Now, for a lot of people, the goal is to just not fall behind. That is a completely different mindset. And when you're stuck in that cycle long enough, guys, it won't even feel like progress. It feels like maintenance. And from the outside in, that can look like people are just giving up, right? But I don't think they aren't giving up. I think they're just adapting. They are lowering their expectations, they are delaying milestones, and they are choosing stability over risk. Not because they don't want more, you know what I mean? But because the cost of living, the cost of trying and failing just feels too high. And that raises a bigger question in our society. If people are working this hard and still feel stuck, what does that say about the system that they're in? Because this isn't just about motivation, okay? Maybe people aren't giving up. Maybe they're just realizing that the rules have changed.
Motherfuckers just don't understand how bad I bet you want to say, fuck this shit, bro, and just go sit on the side of the road and just no responsibilities, no attachment to this world or nothing. Just be homeless in a bum. Like, just don't give a fuck, man. Damn, bro. Like, in American dream, bitch. I'm trying to live the American dream. I done went made kids. I done got a job, all this shit, and the nigga struggling. Fuck.
This is my reality. I'm fucking 36 years old. I was in a car accident, suffered a brain injury, and nobody cares. My mom's like, how you gonna pay these bills? And you laying in my house with not paying nothing, and I'm leaving lights on. Yo, I got a brain injury. Nobody cares about you. I realize in life, nobody don't give a fuck about you. Nobody cares about anybody. What can you do for me? And where the fuck is God? Like, I never question God, y'all, but this is crazy, man. I don't get it. Like, why would God want us to suffer? I know we all go through things, but this is crazy. I got 2 huskies. I can't even afford to feed them. Like, this shit crazy, man. I didn't plan on getting in the car accident, hitting my head and suffering a concussion or what. This shit crazy. And now I'm on TikTok talking about it. Because I don't got no fucking friends. Shit sucks, man. Man, if y'all don't see me for a while, man, fuck it. I ain't giving up. But, bitch, fuck it. I'm finna redirect, man. I might have to do some whole other shit. I might get bad. It's about to be crazy.
I am sitting in my car and I'm just basically trying to plan out my next moves because I can't stay here. I have to be out of the place that I'm in currently in 2 days. And I don't know what I'm going to do next. I have been trying as hard as I can to try to find out what the next steps are going to be. But to be perfectly honest, I got nothing. I'm starting to lose hope. I'm starting to lose faith. It's starting to feel like I don't know what to do. I'm like, I can't stop crying. I can't stop panicking. My panic attacks won't start. And now they're starting in my sleep again. Because this is a hopeless situation. And as positive as I want to be about this, the world is burning. And I don't have no degree. I don't really have any good job experience. The job experience I have hasn't gotten anything. I've been putting in applications. Nothing is being done. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I am legitly scared. Like, scared out of my wits, because I'm going to be sleeping in my car, living in my car. And I don't even know where that's going to be, because eventually this is not going to work anymore. What do I do? What am I supposed to do? What would you do?
Hey y'all. So I'm just coming on here to talk to y'all about some stuff. So, I've been trying my best as an adult at 26, about to be 27, to get my life together. But at this point, I'm feeling like giving up at this point. Like, I don't feel like there's any hope. Like, I know a lot of us are out here trying to work and trying to do stuff, do it the right way. But I feel like the lives that our parents had are out of reach for us. Like, I don't even feel like I can be able to get a home, nothing. And then let alone a good paying job. Like, the other job that I had was a temp job. So I'm trying to find more full-time work that's here. All these jobs want to pay $17, $16, $15, $14 an hour. And that's just not enough for somebody to live. So I'm just feeling bad. I'm feeling down. I don't really care anymore to try, because it's like, what the fuck is the point if you can't find something to be able to take care of yourself? I should be able to take care of myself at 26. Like, I work hard. I'm not a lazy person. Like, I try my hardest to do what I need to do, but it's not fucking good enough. And that's just how I feel. Like, I'm sick of this world and how unjust, like, it's not equal. You see all the rich people on Instagram, stuff like that. They flex, they do all of that stuff. That is out of reach for regular 9-to-5 workers like me and my sister. Like, we work so hard just to have nothing. And that's why I'm tired. Like, I'm grateful the fact that I have a roof over my head, but eventually I don't want to have to, struggle. I just want to be able to be okay. And it's like, damn, bitch, like, how long is this going to keep going on? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just really tired of it. It's wearing down on my mental health. Like, I don't want to fucking try no more. Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do for the rest of our lives? Like, it's frustrating at this point. Like, and then, you try to ask for help. Like, say, for example, like my mother, I don't know what I would do without my mom. If it wasn't for my mom, I would not be here today. But my father, on the other hand, when I try to reach out to him for help and stuff like that, he literally ignores me and talks about like how bad his life is and stuff like that. But he had help from his damn parents. So it's like so confusing to me. Like, if you weren't ready to have children, you shouldn't have children. You shouldn't even had us if you didn't want to take care of us. And that's just how I feel. So that's a whole nother story for another day. But I'm just frustrated. Like, I can't keep doing this. Like, I don't have another year, another 4 years in me to keep trying and then for it not to work out the way that I want it to work out. Like, I'm annoyed as fuck. Like, tell me if y'all feel the same way. I mean, I know that I'm just on here ranting about my life. I know all our lives are bad, but it's frustrating. It really is. Like, what are we supposed to do? Okay. Bye, y'all.
Y'all, I'm only 25 years old, but I have been mad my whole life because very rarely has there been anything to look forward to. And I feel like when I was in school, like, I still had hope. But now, as an adult, and even having more knowledge and ways to navigate the world, I don't feel any sense of hope at all, or like a purpose, or like something motivating to keep doing what I have to do in order to survive. Because the entry to get into a job is horrible. The amount of jobs available is horrible. Even if you get a job, a lot of people are getting layoffs. You never have the security. But okay, the entry, like, they're paying pennies to start. And then it's like, okay, you just gotta work your way up. Okay, cool, right? Whatever. Sucks, but, people say that they also did it. Okay. But then the boomers aren't leaving. Like, the older people are not retiring. And it's either because they can't let go of the power, or they genuinely can't because they cannot afford to retire. So you're telling me I'm going to spend several years in the same position, and all I'm doing is working so that I can have a place to sleep at night, or a place to be at if I'm not at work. And I'm only working to pay off a car that I'm required to have. But I don't care what y'all say, bus, this and that. A lot of our communities do not have the best bus systems. Like, what would take me 15-20 minutes to get to will take an hour plus to get to with a bus. So we're paying off cars, but we're paying off cars to get to that job. To get to that job, or to buy basic necessities like groceries, because again, not everything is walkable, not everything is bikeable or whatever. And we're also using that money to pay for our car insurance, to pay for car maintenance, for gas. And if it's not going towards that, it's going towards food, or clothes, or medical, dental. Like, I'm wearing $6,000 on my face right now. And that's not because I wanted nice teeth. It's not because I wanted straight teeth. I have actual functional issues. And that's basically it. That's it. Because if you want to spend on something different, if you want to go on vacation, if you want like to indulge a little bit, it's going to go straight on credit cards. And then you have to work to obviously pay that off. So then you're just never ahead. So yeah, you're literally just working, and then you're using that money to survive, but will never get to like progress. A lot of us are only surviving because we are living with parents, or we have some type of support system or like something. But I guess we're the lucky ones in a way. Lucky if you want to put it that way, because obviously there's people that don't have that support system. But regardless of like the situation that we're in right now, very rarely do I know anybody that has a home. And if they have a home, again, it's because they had parents or they had family members where they were able to inherit that home or like sell them that home or something. And retiring is not the question. Like, I feel like for our generation, like how everything is going, I feel like retiring is not the question. And if you want like assistance or support, the only way is if you stay poor. But if you stay poor and then you try to like build yourself up, they take all of that away. But then you can't even build, like, you're stuck. Like, yeah, you built up, but like this much. And then without that support, you can't keep building either. And don't even get me started on those of us that have like chronic pain, chronic illness, and that came about from like this society, chronic stress, chronic anxiety, chronic depression that affects our physical and like our physical being and ability to like thrive in this world too. Not to mention our political climate. Like, if you're brown or you're black or you're anything but the color of paper, you're like, your life is so much harder. And I feel like the only way to cope is to like make peace with this life. But I'm not doing that. But like, yeah. It's so sad. It's so sad.
All right, this is why young people don't have hope in the future. And let me preface by saying that doomsdayers have always existed and they've always been proven to be wrong. All right? But the difference is that doomsdayers of old were waiting on some kind of catastrophe to happen, like a nuclear war or a comet, or whatever the case is. Now, doomsdayers, and the reason that people don't have hope for the future is because it seems like we are trying to destroy ourselves as a species from the inside out. It's like the enemy for the first time is coming from inside the house. It's not going to be some kind of external disaster. It's going to be us literally destroying ourselves, because we see what the system has become, that there's just a couple of people pulling the strings, and all those people seem to be interested in is getting us to Mars and replacing us with AI instead of actually bettering the human experience. It's like we look at what's happening, and I'm not trying to be doomsday. Like, I try to be optimistic. There could totally be a utopian future that we have where we figured out how to augment AI with our human life and we don't have to work and all these things. That could totally happen. But we look at the leadership now and the people who are in charge, and they seem to be more interested in sending Katy Perry to space than they are in getting us affordable healthcare. You know what I mean? It's like, it's hard for people to look at the future and have hope when it seems like we're not even trying to be people anymore. We're all completely connected and addicted and dependent on our phones. They want it that way. They want us addicted so that they can continue to sell us stuff and that we can be good little sheep. They're not interested in actually using our intelligence and how smart we are as a species to actually create a good experience for most people. It seems like they're much more interested in having us become cyborgs. And on top of that, people don't have money and they're not accruing wealth. So how can I look forward to the future when I can't even think about having money right now or in 10 years from now? So you combine those things, and yes, people look at the future and go, not really sure what that's going to look like. So I should probably just find a way to enjoy today. And that means that I'm going to just put all my stuff on credit. All right? So that is the problem. It's that doomsdayers of old were waiting on something to blow the planet up. Doomsdayers of now are expecting all of our brains to explode. Does that make sense?
One of the other things I brought up with the 90-day crisis counselor I spoke to tonight was the fact that the government does not care about any of us. The government doesn't care about me or my life or you or your life. So why should any one of us care about our lives? I don't know. I mean, there's plenty of people out there, I guess, that care about their lives and love their lives, but I'm not one of them. I have nothing in my life that's holding me down to this earth, and the government is only making it worse. The government is only making it's like crushing my ability to hope and aspire for anything for myself, for my future. Because I feel like the world is crumbling around us, or at least in America. And because of that, it's hard to envision a future. And on top of that, when you already have mental illness and you're already like, I don't really think I have a future. Now it's like, well, politically, we might not have a future. So it's like, I feel like I'm double whammied now on thinking about, should I keep living? Should I plan? Should I dream? Should I hope? Like, is it even logical to hope for a long and happy life in America anymore? Because even if homie drops dead tonight, we still have at least a decade worth of work to undo all this trauma, to undo all of the things that his administration has put in place. Like, it's so dark politically and economically right now. It's like, I don't see when we will recover from this, like in a real way, in a way that we feel like we're making money again, like we're happy to be around each other and not be on edge wondering like, did you vote for so and so, did you vote for so and so, what are your politics, what are your politics, like constantly just on edge with each other, constantly bombarded by the news cycle and social media telling us a bad headline sometimes every hour, on the hour, at the very least every day. It's just so exhausting. And so I'm like, I don't really see a reason to keep living, to be honest with you. And I would love for other people who live with depression, who can give me a rational reason. Like, what's your 5-year plan? What's your 10-year plan? Do you have a plan for tomorrow? I have plans tomorrow, but the next day after that, I don't have any plans. So, like I can't even plan my next week. Like I have no reason to, I can't even, the one thing that I'm holding on to is art. I love to draw, I love to paint, I love to be creative, playing my sketchbook. But even that I don't want to do anymore. And I'm like, I just don't have any dreams. And a big part of that is the government. It's not just my mental illness. It really is everything external that's happening around us, down the street. Every day is dangerous for all of us. It's not just immigrants. It's people of color, yes, but it's also white American citizens. Like everybody can get it from the government at this point. And so it's like, well, how can we live a happy life if we're always worried about our future and about what could happen, what is happening? Not to mention the people on the other side of this who are thrilled that this is happening. We live amongst humans that are delighted that people are getting shot by ICE, that people are getting abducted, that people are being detained. I have people in my personal life that I know aren't standing up against this and don't really care that it's happening. So I don't see how they would care about me as an individual. And then it makes you think, well, why should I care about me and my life? Nobody else seems to care about me or my life. So if I were to, right now, literally no one would care. I promise you, there's going to be at least one comment. Your life matters. You matter. Look around. No, I don't. And no, you don't. So I just need someone to get really creative right now and give me a reason to stay alive. Just somebody give me a reason, because I don't have any reasons anymore. I genuinely don't want to live in this reality. This is terrifying. This is scary. It's obnoxious. It's gross. All of you are disgusting people that voted for this. And I have to live amongst you and worry about my fate every day, that I could get shot, gunned down, hurt, harmed, abducted. Just constant fear. We are in a dictatorship. And nothing's gonna be normal again for a really long time. We're still recovering from COVID. People are still acting like COVID doesn't exist. And people are still dealing with that, the fallout from that, on top of all of this. It's just like, it's one thing after another. I genuinely have no hope. My hope is gone. I don't know what to hope for. The climate we live in is just, I don't know. If anybody wants to chime in, any of the 3 people that watch my TikToks want to chime in and give me a reason to hope to keep living, that'd be great. I could really use some hope. like actual real hope, not something cutesy that's gonna cheer me up for like 5 minutes. Like that's not gonna cut it. I need something that's going to push me forward and make me think, okay, in 10 years I'm still gonna want to be here. Because even after he dies, we're still gonna have to deal with the repercussions of all of this for years. There's no quick fix anymore. This is gonna take maybe even a lifetime to undo all that's happening right now. And I don't want to live in this reality if it's always gonna be like this. I don't know.
People would be embarrassed to get on here and talk about things like this, but this is literally what my channel is for. Bro, I'm so lost in life, bro. I'm a 23-year-old felon. I have 3 children, 3 daughters at that. If you know, you know. I don't do y'all like that no more, but I genuinely wake up every day and don't know what to do. Sadly, I'm a loser. I have no job, no education. I've never been to high school. My first time using a combination lock was in prison, y'all. All right. So I genuinely reach out on TikTok for advice on developing as a young man, because at this point in life, there's only 2 options for me, and I don't want them.
I hate my life. I am so tired of doing this rat race. I pretend like I have it all together, but I don't. I'm so tired of going into work, pretending like there's a purpose, but there isn't. I'm not happy with my career, I'm not happy with my relationships, friends, family. I feel so lost, and I'm looking for change. I'm Dolly, and this is Mason. So I'm giving this 30 days. Only 30 days to change. And if not, I'll go back to my job, continue on, and just do life. But I feel like I need some help. That sounds like maybe something you can follow along with and see how you can change your life too. Let's give this a go. I like golf. I like going to the gym, going for walks with Mason. Please follow along because I need help. Thanks.
I just want to know, are there any people out there in their 30s who feel like they're just lost and confused in their life right now? People used to tell me, just wait till you get to your 30s. It gets so much easier. I don't feel like that. Do I want to start a whole new career path? Do I want to keep my job? Do I just want to take whatever money I have left to my name and just run to Europe? Do I live in a city? Do I live on a farm where there's a bunch of cows and sheep and cute little dogs running around? I can just frolic in the flowers and just be a farm girl. I'm 33. Do I need to try and look for a husband right now? I don't know. Do I just get a van and me and my little dog just go trip around and go on little road trip adventures together and experience things? Like, that sounds fun. Do I just move to a super cheap island and just work in a smoothie shack, you know? Like, there's no right or wrong in life, but it's like there's so many options and paths that you can take that I don't know anymore. I want to do so many things, but at the same time, I don't know what to do. Also, I don't really have the financial freedom right now to be able to experience a lot of things.
I'm making this video for anybody who might feel the same way, but I'm 22 and I feel like my life is over, that I should have achieved more by now and I have officially failed. I'm sure about almost nothing right now. Everything is so uncertain and I'm scared. I have the basic understanding of the fact that I'm gonna look back on this exact video and be like, aw, she didn't think everything was gonna work out, but it did. But right now, that doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel real that eventually things are gonna work out. Everything in my life is changing exponentially, month by month. There's another part of me that understands I'm gonna miss this phase when things were changing so fast and my life wasn't stagnant. Eventually my life will be stagnant and I'll have brand new problems. But right now my problems feel so big. Whenever I talk about this with like mentors or older friends, I get a lot of like, everything's gonna be okay, you're gonna figure everything out. But it's very real that I currently don't feel like things are gonna work out. Why am I sharing this with the internet? I'm realizing I wanna hear this from other 22-year-olds. I wanna hear, I get what you're going through. And that's why I'm making this video right now. Hey, maybe you're 22 and you have everything figured out. Good for you. I'm so happy for you. But right now, terrified. Right now everything feels big, life feels big. I don't know what to do, I'm scared. I do know a few things. I know that I like hanging out with my friends. I know my family loves me. I know I can always make a paper crane if I need to think. I know sleep is good for you. I know I like coffee and tea and spending time with my nieces and nephews. Anyway, not my usual silly goofy content, but hopefully this impacts somebody positively today.